Alright, FlossTube, it is Sunday, September 4th, and I wanted to do a very special FlossTube episode. So, it's been 2 or 3 weeks since we last I put out a video, and while I was doing the prep for that video, I noticed that I was up to like 450 subscribers. So thank you all very much for subscribing and commenting and liking and all of that interaction that you do. And I had a thought. However, I'm going to hold off on the thought, though I'm sure you can probably pretty much guess what the thought was. But hold up on the thought, and let's get to show some of the progress that I've done in the last couple weeks. Now, when we last spoke, I was smack in the middle of the Olympic sale from Stitchmania. So essentially, we finished off that sale, and I made some good progress. So where we were at on the 14th was the animals, and then we had white and wheel, and for that I actually worked on my pumpkin passport. Now, at the time I wasn't quite caught up, but as you can see, I am completely caught up as of the end of August, and I did get it done before the end of August, so I met my goal to be caught up. Obviously Japan has since been released, so I will start on that this week back in California. So that took care of the next few Olympic days. Now, also, the next day was the 17th, and it was gold. Gold was the theme. So for that particular day, I brought out the Renaissance Santa, and I added in his gold bits. So that the top and on the side there. So we gave him his gold bits for the gold evening. Yes, we have music again in the background, so I thank you very much for the comments of the folks that missed that on the last time. I appreciate that, and so does the music man. For August 18th, the theme was patriotic or song related. Now, as I mentioned last time, I pulled out and excavated out a couple of WIPs that had patriotic themes. The challenge was both of them were on 40 count, and this was on a plain day. It may have been a mental block, I don't know, but I didn't pack either one and take them to California. So I realized this on Tuesday, that I essentially had no WIP for Thursday, because while I could use Pumpkin Passport again, it just didn't seem right. Patriotic meant US. So off I went to Amazon to try to find something, and lo and behold, I found this Mill Hill kit. Carolers, which if we go for the song route, this fits. So on Thursday, I started the kit, and I kept working on it on Friday, whose theme was silver, because what they're singing Silver Bells. Yes, that's what the songbook is, Silver Bells. So as you can see, I finished it. So this one is finished. Let's see if I can. So they're all done. These were done. They were multiple pieces. So the book is a separate piece, and then his hat is a separate piece. So I put those on. But so this is ready for some backing and a magnet, which I will probably do after we finish the video. So that took care of the patriotic and the silver theme days. For the last Saturday, the theme was fire. And I went with my Miss Scarlet. So here's what she looks like. This is Scarlet. And I'm doing the piece that's her and Rhett together. Focus. There we go. From Soda Stitch. And on that Saturday, my Great Balls of Fire, Miss Scarlet, got a face. So on that Saturday, I finished her hair and her face. So all I've got left to do on her is her dress and the back stitching, which is good. This is a 32 count linen. It's a printed linen. I want to say it's Chantilly, but to be perfectly honest, I don't remember. but it's a linen. It's actually very nice to stitch on. So Scarlett is moving along, and Rhett will be joining her soon. Finally, on Sunday the 21st, it was copper or bronze. So I pulled out Gypsy Queen because she has a lot of, that orange is kind of coppery, bronzy. And that's pretty much what I worked on is her dress. Didn't have a whole lot of time that day, so didn't make a huge amount of progress, but that's okay. All progress is good progress. So here's where my Gypsy Queen is now. She looks kind of like an architectural project, but I filled in more of the orange bits in her dress. This is on 28 count clay Jobelin, which is one of my very favorite fabrics. Sadly, I don't think they're doing this color in Jobelin anymore, which is kind of a disappointing. So that finished off the Olympic Sal. Essentially, from that point on, like I said, I finished the Mill Hill Carolers kit. And I finished off Passport for the end of August. And then once I had Passport caught up, then I pulled out the other WIP that I have in California, and that is Lizzie Kate, Things Unseen. And this is the whole piece. This was a mystery, released in 3 parts. And I am almost complete with part 2. I think Garrett is working on this as well, and we're in a very similar spot. I'm just a little bit ahead of him. Not much though. So here's where it is now. So I've got all of part 1 done, which is the flower side. Well, let me say 95% of part 1 done. I didn't do the bees yet. So okay, so the flower side is part 1, and then the house side is part 2. And as you can see, I've made some pretty good progress on part 2. I'm just missing, let me see if I can fold this up a little better. I just need to add in, there's some sheep over here, and then there's a couple of diamond things, and then see, I need to extend this border, but you can see there's the sheep and the diamonds, and I have to put the bees in. And then it'll just be part 3, and I'll be done. So I'm kind of thinking I might be able to get this done in September. We'll see. But that's my goal. My goal will be for September will be to finish the September piece of Passport, and then potentially finish this as well. I don't think, if I don't make it in September, it's going to be pretty darn close. Thursday, on the flight home, I once again pulled out my Scotland Santa. So now he has, straight threads. He has boots now. So I added his boots. Still no head. Might break down and do the head this week. Then it's just going to be a matter of time until he's done. So those are all the projects that I've worked on in the last 3 weeks. And not bad. Very happy. We stayed last weekend in California, so that's part of the reason Things Unseen got so much time, was because we were there over the weekend. And I don't have very many WIPs there in California. So this week, obviously September started. Holy cow, where's the year going? There was a stitch along that started on September 1st, for Soda Stitch Autumn, the Autumn Seasons pattern. I haven't managed to start it yet, but I will be starting it this afternoon. So I'm just going to do it on 40 count white linen. So next time I'll be able to show my progress on that, but this will be my start for September. Okay, so that's what. So I do have a couple pieces of stash enhancement, things that I don't think you've seen yet. I don't think so. And then stay tuned though, because like I said, I had a thought. It's a pretty good thought, I think. So Stitchy Box announced their latest collaboration with, this time it's now Hands On Design, And they announced this modern folk pincushion. This is the Summer Light colorway, which is what I got. And here's the threads. There's threads, there's fabric, there's a little bit of fluff in there. But I ordered the kit from them. I even have these scissors. These are one of my favorite pairs of Dovos. So I got that. That came in the mail this week. I mean, you can imagine, we were gone for 2 weeks. You could imagine the piles of mail that I had to go through. Surprisingly, not a lot of stash stuff, but still a huge pile of mail to go through. It was amazing. The other piece of stash I want to show you that I got is from Just Another Button Company. They started doing a monthly club for buttons. It's like $25, I think, which includes postage. And basically they send you a box of buttons. So for August, the color was Ocean. Trying to get, comes with a little comes with just a little, anyway, it's a little card, and then you get buttons essentially. So Hill Creek Designs buttons. This is the Shades of Oceans box. There's some baby tiny ones, and then here's some medium-sized ones, and a kind of mix of different kinds. And then a large pack, and it's called the Button Lovers Club. So this was the Button Lovers assortment. Also, we got 2 of their counting pins, which I love their little counting pins, and then look at them, the little ball, and they're cute. And a design, a chart from, again, Hands-On Design. So it's a little pin cushion, and these these little fishies, the little fishy buttons come with it. So that's the chart, and obviously you use all the lovely buttons that you got in the box. So it's the, Ocean was the August theme. So very cool. And this was my first box. I'm very happy with it, and I will continue to get it. I love the buttons, and I just love it. It was awesome. So cute, so cute. Alright. So, as I mentioned before, as I was doing my prep work for my last video, I saw that I was coming up in the 450 range of subscribers, which I think the last time I looked it was still under 200 a few months ago. And I thought, wow, when I get to 500 I need to do a giveaway or something to say thank you. Well, I kinda, after I did that video and I put it out there, and then when I was looking at the prep for this video, I'm over 500. In fact, the last time I looked, it was like 506, which just amazes me that there's 500 people that are interested enough in what I'm doing that they want to know right when I do it. So I cannot say thank you enough. So, of course, as is tradition, 500 subscriber giveaway time. I started planning and plotting. And once I saw the 500, I started ordering. As I was going through and figuring it out, I figured I needed to do, there'll be two giveaway packages. Essentially the theme's going to be my favorite things. So it'll be a bit of an assortment, and I'm not going to show the content of the package ahead of time at this point. I'm not going to show it. I might give a little sneak peek when I draw the names, but I'm not going to show the full package. I'm going to let that be a surprise for the winners. If you would like to win one of my 500 subscriber giveaway packages, you need to comment on this video, and you need to include your favorite color of DMC. And you need to include whether you want to be entered for either which package. Now, one package is going to have Ada fabric in it. Even though I don't usually stitch on Aida, I will definitely pull some favorite colors of fabric that I do stitch on. And I actually did find one type of Aida that I would actually stitch on. So who knows? It might come back soon with some of my new projects. The other package will have even weave fabric in it. Again, favorite even weaves colors and counts of mine. So there will be many other things besides that in the package, but the differentiator between the two will be Aida or even weave. So in your comment, please note, would you like to be included in the giveaway for the Aida package, the even weave package, and also provide your favorite DMC color. Now, the rules are simple. You need to be a subscriber. This is a subscriber specific giveaway. You need to be at least 18 or have your parents' permission to enter, since I do have to get some information, some personal information from you in order to obviously send you said package. And I will leave it open until October 9th. October 9th. At that point, then I will draw the winners for both packages, make my October video, or make a quick October video, and then hopefully surprise a couple folks. I will ship anywhere, it doesn't matter, US or international, so no limitations on that. You can enter for either giveaway or for either package or both. That's fine. But if you win one, you cannot win the other. So your name will be removed from the second drawing. So good luck, everyone. I'm having a great time actually figuring out what to put in them. They're not going to be like huge packages, but they will have a good assortment of odds and ends. Everything from favorite designers, favorite colors, favorite gadgets and tools, like I mentioned, favorite fabric, all of that will be represented, or those types of things are what is going to be represented in the package. So, short one today. Hope you're having a great weekend. I'll be back towards the end of the month in order to show the lineup for my year of WIPs in 2017 and what I'm going to be focusing on for the next year. So I look forward to seeing you then. Otherwise, have a great day and stitch all the things.